G'day guys, Bo from Precision Varmiting. Just been given a call from a school in New South Wales. They have a big ag program here, and they're having a lot of trouble with pest birds getting into their cattle feeders of an afternoon. They sent me some photos, and there's numbers. It looks like there's 1,000 pigeons just going through the cattle feeders and picking out all the lupins and basically making a mess of their cattle feeders. Being school holidays at the moment in New South Wales, it's a perfect time to get in and just try and knock out the biggest percentage of that bird population that I can. I'm a little bit excited because I get to do something I don't normally do, which is run the impact at full power. Being on an ag plot, I've got plenty of land around, so I can take shots at birds up on power lines, not be worried about where the pellet's going to fall. Like, we've had a bit of a drive around and there's nothing for several kilometres, so I'm quite safe running an air gun. Just got a bit of an equipment list going on here. I've only just pulled up and pulled everything out of the safe. Pulled up and there's probably 600 or 700 just sitting on the power line, so I won't talk too much because I want to get into it, but I did want to show you what I'm using today. So obviously running the FX Impact, going to be running 22 caliber because 30 cal, as much fun as it is, it's just sort of a little bit extreme on pigeons. We're probably not going to be shooting any further than 100 metres today, so hopefully the 22 will stand up really well. I'm running the 22 JSB Hades pellets. These things are insane. Best pellet JSB makes for this kind of thing. I'm really looking forward to testing them out today, seeing how far I can get them out to. One thing I'm more excited about than these is I finally get to try the new side shot GoPro model. I picked this up from Thane and Val from Sabre Tactical Side Shot. That's two companies they're running. I'm really excited to have a play with this. I'm not very technological, so it might take me the full day to figure out how to turn the bloody thing on, but we'll get there. Hopefully get some good footage. Again, going to try and get some good footage of knocking pigeons over. Being out of town, I am a bit more free in what I can do, so I'll probably try and get a few headshots today. I don't generally do headshots in town because the pellet just passes straight through the bird. The bird does the funky chicken and sprays blood everywhere. So we're going to try for a few of those. So again, we've got the FX Impact. I'm running the dual 580cc bottle, so I've just got over a litre of air there, which is fantastic on a job like this. I don't want to be running back to the ute and filling all the time. Again, that was from the boys at Sabre Tactical. Here's the adapter. I picked up the bottles from Justin at Utah Air Guns. Justin, you're an absolute legend. Everyone at Utah Air Guns, absolute legends. If you're in the US, buy from them. Don't buy anywhere else. Buy from Utah Air Guns. They're the best. I'm running the Night Force Attacker 7 to 35. This thing is the bomb as far as I'm concerned. Best optics I've looked through. And I've had a couple of Night Forces. I've got a Steiner Military, the Gen 2 Razors. These things are insane. Best glass I've ever seen. Running the Tremor 3 reticle. A lot of people say, oh, it's too busy, I don't like it. Hopefully in the videos today, you'll see the reticle isn't too busy. It doesn't interfere in any way at all possible with your shooting, and it actually helps with your follow-up shots. I've got a lot of gear here that long-range centerfire guys use. I use it myself in long-range centerfires. I've got my Kestrel, so wind reading is very important with air guns because obviously moving a lot slower, a lot less power than a centerfire rifle, the wind does affect them quite a lot more. I've got the new Vortex Fury HD 5000s for all the ranging, so that gives me precise range. Those things are fantastic. I've had them a week. Really, really impressed with the glass in them. I've managed readings on rocks out to 2,000 metres, which is really good. So we won't be shooting those distances today. I like to look at air gun shooting as basically short of, smaller version of long range centerfire shooting because so much more comes into play with air guns. If you want to get really good at reading wind, shoot air guns a lot because, like I said, the wind, smallest breeze of wind does affect these very much. So Kestrel's very important for knowing how fast your wind's going, Jay from Orange Accuracy, when I did a course with him, did me up this little wheel, so I do cheat a little bit. Thank you very much, Jay. If you can, get into a course with Jay from Orange Accuracy. That stuff is unreal. I don't think I know anyone that knows more about long range shooting than Jay, and he's a gentleman to boot. So, and if he can dumb things down enough so that I can understand it, he can teach all you guys, no worries at all. We'll be doing some walking around shooting off posts and things like that today. So the Comanche bag is probably one of the most adaptable bags I've seen. They're fantastic. They mold to anything and stick. Rifle sits on it, and just the little Armageddon gear rear bag. So yeah guys, that's my basic equipment list for today, and I say basic with a roll of the eyes because I know it's not that basic, but if you want to do these kind of jobs and do them really well, then this is what I use. So anyway guys, I will check my zero out. I'm probably going to zero for 75 meters today. Been playing a bit with the rangefinder, and they're everywhere from sort of 50 out to 110. So using the Tremor 3, we'll be able to show you some really good holdover points and some wind points through the reticle. I've only had this scope on this rifle since yesterday, so still learning the wind holds with the air gun. They're a lot different to my 338 lap mag. But anyway guys, we will muck around, set the zero. I'll fire this thing up, get it tuned in, and hopefully we'll have some good footage for you. Okay guys, talk to you soon.